Oh, since I'm waiting for you, take your time. I see where your mind at. I called her, I know your mom at. Fuck you talking about? You acting like you know what I'm talking about. I'm mad you acting like I'm something you can just walk around. Hold that down, I don't know you talk around. Shit, just give me something, nigga, I can work with less. A couple low tiers, I done work the best. A couple hoes there, yeah, I know the rest. Would've gave my life to whoever drove the best. Make sure your nose clear before you poke your chest. Late night, I would tiptoe the steps. On them cold nights when I wrote the best. My last few dollars went to smoking cess. In the last few hours, shit, I done wrote a test. Before he was famous, he already know the press. Before he was chainless, they gave him open necks. And now I'm painless in the Cobra Flex. My bad aiming was my old regrets. My shoulder clenched while I was swinging with my co-defendants. You was a cold mess, you was so defenseless. Running and gunning, we all offensive niggas. We turned nothing into something, we some prison niggas. And now we stunting, doing tricks with her. We ain't fucking, I'm copping kicks with her. She got me picking out her fits with her. Shit, nigga.
Es lunes en la noche.
Hey yo, can't keep a job, I'm always late. The niggas be in denial, it's always hate. The niggas be in the house, it's always fate. The niggas be in the clouds, it's always wait. Waiting for you to pull me out my lonely state. The only way, can't keep a job, I'm always late. The niggas be in denial, it's always hate. The niggas be in the house, it's always fate. Shit, the niggas be in the clouds, it's always wait. Waiting for you to pull me out my lonely state. The only way.
Scheme, nigga. Scheme, nigga. Scheme, nigga.
Red bottoms, some red bottoms, some red bottoms. It was thugs in the streets till the feds got them. Till the feds got them. Till the feds got them. It was blood in the streets, these some red bottoms, some red bottoms, some red bottoms. It was thugs in the streets till the feds got them. Till the feds got them. Till the feds got them. Damn. Hit a beat and beat the beat and make your side shake. Been a leader, hit my people, make it vibrate. I need a block like I'm fam late, for real. How the brown sell, heavyweight drop like an anvil. The gram sell, fast as shit addicting like Advil. Plasma, blood on my sneakers from mad kills. Harassing, till they sent the paper like cash bill. Better than some sex off an X pill. Got taxed, what's the next deal? Hey yo, this shit dawned on me late. I saw my fate go wrong on me, the only mean I had to get it straight. Cut some songs on me that was full anytime, any place. Go song for song with me, these niggas can't. Niggas move at a different pace. I don't wait and I don't stay for nothing. I'm up in Holly creating something. You and your bitch debating something that's about to be an amazing summer. Told shorty don't say my number, jump shots on filleting something. What you trying to get blazed or something? Left it take it where you stay or something, bitch. And I took her there. Cocaine was the game, my uncle name was in that wicker chair. Shotty by the bed, my daddy laid her, know a pistol near. Disappeared the ghost, got rid of fear. I seen a hoax, did a toast. The play been in motion, just hold the course. I hear voices telling me stop and make better choices. Not a vote, so dope in pill form. It was cut like some Neosporin, so hope. They ain't love me when I was broke. Hey yo, this shit dawned on me late. I saw my fate go wrong on me, the only mean I had to get it straight. Cut some songs on me that was full anytime, any place. Go song for song with me, these niggas can't. Niggas move at a different pace. I don't wait and I don't stay for nothing. I'm up in Holly creating something. You and your bitch debating something that's about to be an amazing summer. Told shorty don't say my number, jump shots on filleting something. What you trying to get blazed or something? Left it take it where you stay or something, bitch. I'm a different player, couple onion, some shit of layers. Monday running the Himalayas. Private helis, we live in layers. Put your celly up to your ears if it's some shit you couldn't hear. Nigga, I sold a couple pairs here and there. I was a couple days away from getting a chair. Had to stay clear away from them niggas hating over there. Everybody was scared like the state fair shit. Everybody was dead with them fake glare shit, with them snake stare shit. Can't stay here.
Hey yo, what's up, kid? What's up, kid? What up, man? Where you been at? Fuck you think I'm saying, yo, we just saw Ron Q up in the hospital, man. My man look fucked up, yo. You should have been there. Word to God, son. What the fuck you talking about, man? I took him there. I saw it all. Let's get your ass in the car, nigga.
Monday night, man. Scheme team, Holly Block shit, you heard? Richmond. Hey yo, fuck it. Hey yo, I need my G's locked in the back of the safe. My flow re-rock, please stop, just go back in your place. I need the keys, Poppy. I park it outside, it's Virginia. It's hard to spark it outside, your dog's dying and shit. Seen the carcass out wide open, I'm trenched up. Parkers, we slide smoking, keep your head up. Eyes open, we sped up the ride rolling shit. I ain't playing, I got a job opening shit. I ain't playing, I spilled the half ounce in a fly sofa. My nigga can't drive sober. The tie smoking, a spatula, thighs open. Look, a bachelor. I'm snapping her in half, a magic trick, but factual. Give the rich head, your bitch red, she mad at you, nigga. You too grown to have an attitude, nigga. It's time to get strong, cause you the one that happened to, nigga. Your bitch get pissed on, never kissed on. I slide my kicks on and get going. 20-minute drive to get home, I'm sleep deprived. I peep two guys, peeping eyes. Street ties, I can lead the wise. Shoot a send shells, Denzel, equalize, I wish you well. My pen swell, shit, I need the ride. Can't you tell? I don't need you guys, shit. I keep my guys on pins or nails, cause it's hell out. Niggas is sell out if it's hell to pay. You need the attention that niggas fail to pay, you bitchin'. My proposition is don't copy my composition, killer. It's not a competition, I'm me. That's the difference, nigga. My popsy missed me. I feel bad cause I ain't seen him since I was real mad. But over him, I'll kill your dad for real. This shit sad. Got pissed off. I need a bag for real. This shit bad. Got tipped off. I knew what you had for real. This shit tragic, nigga. Chill. Yo, it's all top shit, you heard? Season 6, nigga. Ain't shit Richmond shit is. I mean, my element, you know? Easy. Scheme team. Holly Block. What you need shit too. You heard? Shout out to Zumo, man. Zoom on the beat.
Hey, this is on fire, man. This is on fire, bro. You gotta check out this. Hey, man, listen to it. Don't finish this Zoom, but it's on fire, bro. Shout out to Richmond, man.
God
You in the
damn
building from Virginia, man? Hey, let them know. Hey, it's how we do it out here, man. What's up?
Hey, man.
Yes, sir. I ain't done, man. I got some more for y'all. Yo, shout out to Zumo. Shout out to Foisey. Scheme team shit, you heard? Shit.
Fire.
Yo. Been in the office, boy, I'm locked in. Yo, take caution if you walking in. This might wait till August. I might split it up in portions. These niggas still hitting me up annoying. I can tell they trying to force it. I can tell you was never taught shit. Nigga trying to be resourceful. I can tell you never lost shit. Nigga, my man flipping off the car flips. I'm waiting on him to post the Porsche. Fuck how much the cost is. Nigga, we grew up as lost kids, listening to Lost Boys, trying to recite Renee in my aunt's crib. We left the carpet with paw prints, we left our mark doggy. Now I'm in and out the booth, they call me Shark Kent. I heard you really on your ball shit, that's good for you. Respect you as a man, still don't make you cool. Yo, knowing that you can, still gon' make you lose. Just you calling him your man, you gon' make the news. Yo, that's 300 on my pants, I couldn't name the shoes. We here to take over the land, see what the neighbors do. See if they pay their dues. They don't call 12C, my neighbor's cool. I'm Bill Parcells or Phil Jackson for the Lakers when I make a move. I know what you haters do. Nobody gon' pay you niggas. Nobody coming through to rescue. Say you niggas. I don't really relate to niggas, so I don't put faith in niggas. Think of this, a pink slip. We racing for the paper. If I get it, you can't trip. Say that shit for later. I know I ain't shit, but niggas ain't shit. So what you saying? I wanna keep the pink dripping on the McLaren. Chick with facelifts. Out of state trip, she don't be caring where my face is. Hey bitch, I don't be caring where the place is. We can get it in whatever. I just consider her whatever. I just consider her whenever. I understand you got plans. I'll consider your endeavors. We need to get that shit together, bitch.
Get that shit together,
Season
bitch.
6, man. All time,
Together, bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, Monday Night Fire, bro. I wish we could make that that Dawn on Me, that the hook on Dawn on Me. I wish that could be my theme song for this show here.
Hey, that's on fire, bro.
Yeah, Dawn on Me, and Sincerely. Those two my shits. That was my shit.
Crazy, man. Hey, listen, man. We've been starting up these last few shows from Monday night, man. Shout out to Scheme Team. Shout out to Sharks out there, Holly, Three-Way Slim. Hey, listen, man.
What up,
Represent what
Slim?
we talking about, man. Real talk.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on to the studio. Y'all get comfortable. Here with y'all. Here back with y'all for another episode of Contrarian Sports Channel with yours truly, the Black Skip Bayless. I am Key Stupid. And then I got my counterpart with me, the one and only Black Sheep G. Y'all go see Black Sheep G come out tonight. I feel like I just got a hunch. I don't know. But G, how you feeling tonight, man?
Hey, I'm feeling good. I'm black. Hey, I'm good. Feeling good on my thing, man. I'm black. So, hey, I'm going to come through, spread some knowledge, and go and give y'all some entertainment. That's what I do for a living, man. Hey,
Yes,
you feel
sir.
me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely here to entertain. Speaking of entertainment, shout out to the Rumble Squad. Y'all always here and ready when we start. Shout out to y'all for viewing. Y'all don't forget to hit the like, subscribe. Shout out to YouTube. Subscribers are getting up there, man. I'm at 60 last time I looked. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with it too much. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody rocking with us. Hey, shout out to you if you even in the comments, with all the negativity and, insults. I take it all, man. I appreciate a good joke, and I appreciate the banter, man. I go back and forth with anybody in comments, man. I respond to everything. I try to respond to everything on TikTok. Even if you don't say nothing of substance, I'm gonna respond to you because I appreciate the interaction. But yeah, man.
Grown man stuff like that, man. Proud of you.
Yeah, I don't get mad. I realize I don't get everything right. And I appreciate y'all correcting me because it's a lot of memory of storage up here trying to remember shit about sports from the time you was 5 years old. So I ain't gonna get everything right. Sometimes I slip up sometimes. I'm human. It's not like I'm up here with my notes and like I just got them written down wrong. I'm doing this all off the top of the dome. So sometimes I do forget some shit. So shout out to y'all for correcting me. Even though I know y'all looking it up before just to argue with me. But
yeah, that's all it is, man. Don't pay attention to that, man. I don't pay no attention to it,
No, it's good. I appreciate it. Sometimes I do have to be corrected, so I know. All right, if I speak to this again, I can give the facts without even having to think about it for real.
Yeah, next time you tell them, man, how about you jump on the screen? How about you jump on the stream, man? We go live very frequently.
Yeah. Those the only comments that kind of get on my nerves. Like everybody don't need a mic. This shit suck. Whatever. All right, then you watched it. You gave it enough energy to comment. So I must be doing something right. So anyway, man, let's get straight into some sports updates. No game on tonight. The NBA playoffs are dwindling down as we go into June. The conference finals are set. I don't even got no game on in the background. I think I got wrestling on. I got wrestling on. Ain't nothing else on TV right now regarding sports, so I just put wrestling on in the background. But like I said, the NBA conference finals in the East and the West are set. Last night, the Minnesota Timberwolves, I don't know, man. It was looking bad for them. They were down 20, but Ant-Man and them boys rallied. In second half, they turned on the defense, and they came back like a 30-point swing on the defending champion Denver Nuggets, and the Nuggets are out of here. Man. It was really quite a surprise. A team like the Denver Nuggets who have gotten to the point where they're a championship team, and they just let the young boys, change up their game plan. I mean,
them young bucks, man. Them young bucks come out of nowhere, man. Yeah, y'all old dudes better get y'all testosterone up. The young boys coming through doing what they need to do.
This is the young man's league now. Like all the vets, like we've been over it. KD, Curry, and LeBron. They not the top of the food chain anymore. It's these young boys. It's the Shea Gillises, the Lucas, the Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum. It's the young boys game now. I mean, it's like a changing of the guard this year, and we're seeing it firsthand. The only thing I hated about the Denver game, right? I'm just gonna give y'all some updates, then we go get into the topics. I just hate 61 subscribers. Taj, thanks for. See, I like to be corrected. 61 subscribers. I was wrong. One more since we joined on, man. 61. Somebody subscribe after hearing Monday. somebody subscribed after hearing Monday night. They must have thought he was fired, man. So I appreciate that. We appreciate that.
Hey, that's crazy. 61. And you only been doing this for about a month and some change, bro. That's
Hey,
crazy.
man.
That's big numbers, man. That's crazy. How you doing, Keith? How you doing, man? You gotta
Just
give me
being my.
two.
Hey,
So,
one. I can't do it without you. I know some people watch you and be like, yeah, this I fuck with that nigga. Like, but people love sports, man. That's all we're here to do. Talk about sports and have some entertainment too. So appreciate y'all for rocking with us. But like I said, back to the Denver game. Nikola Jokic only rested 1 minute. 1 minute, right?
dang.
And
White power.
I can't even give him that. He like Russian or something. I don't know what he is.
White power.
It's Serbian. But
Still white.
he is.
Great white hope. He white.
He is the color of snow. But he didn't rest but 1 minute in the game. So they were up 20 in the first half. Minnesota brought it to 15 at the halftime. But then Nikola Jokic didn't rest at all in the second half. And then Denver started, just running the offense just through him. He was doing a lot, dribbling the ball, ISO. They stopped moving the ball, and when they stopped moving the ball, everybody else stopped shooting the ball. So I think the Nuggets kind of shot themselves in the foot. As arrogant as Coach Mike Malone can be, he got embarrassed. He fucked up. He fucked up, and he was.
I mean, how you get embarrassed? He was just doing what he needed to do. How was he embarrassing?
No, I'm saying Mike Malone was embarrassed. The coaching job he did. Because how do you not? I get Nikola Jokic is a superstar and what he's capable of doing, but he's a big man. He needs to rest throughout the game because his stamina. You see him, bro. He don't look like he work out. He don't look like he got the best diet. He just go out there and do his little shuffle. He looked tired towards the end. He didn't have his legs under him towards the end because he was just doing a lot. He couldn't make a three or a jump shot. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like Denver gave that game away more so than Minnesota came back. But shout out to Minnesota. At least there's going to be a new champion this year between the 4 teams left, and that's what I like to see. I don't like to see all the repeats. In fact, I think dynasty for any team in the NBA is over now. It's over with. The Warriors was like the last one, but NBA getting, like I said, everybody getting younger. Teams are getting better. They're drafting better. I think we've seen the end of a dynasty for a while, unless something crazy happens. What else happened? Oh, I'm sorry, New York fans. I gotta do it. Y'all, I was riding with y'all, New York fans. I know y'all had a bunch of injuries, but the Indiana Pacers came out swinging in Game 7, and they got New York the fuck up out of there. Jalen Brunson. I know he has a promising future. I don't consider Jalen Brunson a superstar. I don't think he can be the number one on a championship team. I know a lot of people are going to grip. I know a lot of people are going to
progression.
Yeah, progression. He can get there. He can get there, but he's a little undersized, and he needs like a true Robin over there.
How tall is he?
5'11". He's my height.
I mean, he played a 1, right?
Yeah, he played a 1. He played a 1. And there's been, mind you, there have been plenty of 5'11" players and shorter in the NBA, but not too many. They don't tend to be as skilled as Jalen Brunson. I mean, he plays bigger than his size as far as the way he can make shots and create space. But
he got good IQ. I mean, your IQ
great
can
IQ.
outweigh your height sometimes. So
great IQ.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna take that away from him. But they were a little bit too injured, I think. And then I feel like the age-old narrative of Tom Thibodeau running his players into the ground is going to come out because half the team was injured by the end of this game, and Indiana Pacers were able to prevail to the conference finals, which nobody expected. But hey, some championship runs, some teams get luck as far as injuries on the other team. They went through Milwaukee in the first round. Giannis and Dame were hurt. Now they gotten through New York in a close series, much closer series, but Anunoby, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, and then ultimately Jalen Brunson towards the last game. It was just too much to overcome. So the Indiana Pacers will play the Boston Celtics, who got Cleveland up out of there. They were the first ones in the conference finals. Boston ain't really had no competition. I mean, Jimmy Butler was out the first round. and then Cleveland didn't have Donovan Mitchell for a couple of games. So, I mean, we expected Boston to get to the conference finals at least anyway. So they'll play the Pacers in the East, and in the West, the last team was Dallas. Dallas beat OKC. Another close game, Game 6. I think at the end, OKC was up 1. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was trying to contest P.J. Washington's 3, and he got a hand on the ball to block it, but as he was coming across, he got his arm, and the ball wasn't released. So they called a foul on the 3-point shot at the last minute. I didn't want to see OKC go out like that. I felt like the ref could have let that one slide because he did
The
have
game
ball
is rigged. It's rigged.
It is. If anything, they just did a horrible job of scripting in these playoffs because momentum was just out the door for any series in this playoffs. You'll see a team play like they ready to repeat as champion one night, and the next night they get blown out by 50. Like, how do you it can't be every other game like the team is playing differently. I don't get it. Like even Minnesota came out the first 2 games. You didn't think Denver was going to win a game, and then Denver wins 3 straight, and then all of a sudden Minnesota we remember how to play basketball now, and they win the last 2 games, and ultimately prevailed to the conference finals. I'm not gonna make predictions right now. I really, out of all these teams that's left, the Pacers. If the Pacers or the Timberwolves win, I wouldn't be mad. But y'all know I don't really rock with Luka. I like the Dallas Mavericks. I like Kyrie, my boy.
I like Timberwolves.
You said what?
I like Timberwolves, man.
Timberwolves, yeah. I think I'm leaning towards the Timberwolves because they play defense, and that's a lost art in the NBA now. Everybody gets a big head about, their superstar status, and they just want to play offensive side. LeBron.
True.
And,
they haven't had Timberwolves haven't had a superstar since what?
Kevin Garnett.
That's the last time they had.
You can argue Kevin Love for that little bit of time he was there, but
No, I'm talking about a superstar. It has been since Kevin Garnett.
Garnett.
03, 04, 05.
04.
Exactly. That's the last time they had a superstar, man. That's 20 years.
It's funny.
I'm liking Minnesota, man.
I do. Man. I like Ant Edwards. I like his killer instinct. I like his confidence. It comes off a little cocky sometimes, but if he can back it up, he can back it up.
So I like it, man. I thought we need to have some more men in the NBA acting like they could do their thing, man. They need some more men to act like men, like, yeah, I can do this. Stop being humble out there, man. Stop being humble. Talk your stuff out there, bro. I like that.
Hey, true. And he has confidence when he didn't even have a good game last night. He had like 6 points in the first half and then finished with 16. But it's really his teammates that were carrying the load last night. But he was still talking shit, still waving to the crowd like he had 40 points like any other game he's had. But I like the confidence of Anthony Edwards. So I think I will rock with Minnesota going forward. I really don't want to see Boston. I really don't want to see Boston or Dallas win. If the Pacers win, cool. It'd be ugly for the NBA and ratings, but I'm leaning with Minnesota. It's funny they won last night because I think it was on the 20th anniversary of the last time they went to the conference finals. Like you said, in 04 when KG and the Wolves, they beat the Kings in a Game 7. Mind you, Chris Webber missed a game tying 3, and it like really went halfway down and came back out. Pause. But that's the last time Minnesota went to the conference finals against the Lakers and ultimately lost.
Did you say what did Taj say, man? What did Taj say?
Taj said it's more entertaining to watch a confident player do what they do best. Yes. She said, would you consider rap a sport since there is competition to be the best? All right, let's get to it before I get to the first topic. Rap is, I wouldn't consider it a sport. It is competition, but I wouldn't consider it a sport because I think a sport would entail like some kind of physical labor, physical strain on your body. So I can't quite say, even though you got golf, which is not that intense, but I don't consider rap a sport. Rap is competition though, nonetheless. We've been seeing Drake and Kendrick recently go back and forth lyrically.
You talking about BBL Drake?
BBL Drizzy.
BBL Drizzy?
Hey, I feel like he could be quiet for a while.
Yeah, he
He
needs
he
to.
he, he gotta let the heat die down. He gotta
He
let the
got
heat die
to.
down. He
Yeah,
not gonna lose.
down.
He not gonna lose no fandom because his fans are they were riding for him. Like trust me, they were riding for him. Delusional as hell, but they ride for him. You know, that's the power. That's the power of really just being able to control the masses and have them distracted with things that don't make sense. But
True.
yeah, Drake ain't losing nothing. But I will say I consider battle rap kind of a sport because I'm a big battle rap fan, and it's like to sit there and rap essentially 3 verses off the top of your head for 3+ minutes apiece, and trying to sway a crowd. You know, if you had the better flow and the better lyrics, that could be that's more sporty, I think. But rap in general, nah, I can't say it's a sport. Bowling is a sport. Yes, Taj, bowling is a sport.
Bowling is a sport.
Bowling is a sport. No lie. Bowling is a sport. You got golf, baseball, all these, all these slower games, but it's definitely a sport. Yeah, but I wouldn't say rap is quite a sport. I wouldn't say quite as rap a sport. Well, anyway, that's a wrap for your weekly update on what's going on in sports. The first topic tonight, as we all know, the WNBA season started, and all anybody is talking about is Caitlin Clark and what kind of impact she's gonna have on the WNBA. And it's been an interesting week for her in the Indiana Fever, coming out seemingly a bit as you would think. A lot of people we'll get into it in this topic, but Indiana Fever had the number 1 pick in the draft, so that would imply that they aren't a very good team. If you have the number 1 pick in the draft, typically you aren't a very good team the previous year. So, G, if you got the video, let's kind of look at what's going on with Caitlin Clark in her first week in the WNBA, and then we'll break it down. Some things that her coach mentioned, Christy Shields.
All right. Yes, sir. Let's see what it's all about.
Sorry, y'all. I got a burp. I feel like I got a burp. It ain't coming up.
Two of 8 from the field in her home debut as the Fever lost big. After 10 turnovers in Indiana's season-opening loss at Connecticut on Tuesday, Clark had 3 against the Liberty. Thursday was the first time since January of 2021 in her freshman season at Iowa that the all-time Division I scoring leader was held to single digits. Caitlin Clark's transition to the WNBA has been a rocky one through her first 2 games. Well, let's keep in mind, it's 2 games, everybody. The number 1 overall pick is shooting just 30% from the field, and the Fever are averaging 0 for 8 points per play with Clark on the floor.
Like that is going to be that's what's going to help us is when we figure out how to be able to, if somebody keeps punching you, like they just keep punching us, we've got to be able to respond to it. We've got to give some of that back. And that's where we are. We've got to get to another level of mental toughness.
Last year, it felt like that was a struggle, even offensively for you guys. You'd shut down a little bit in moments like that. How did you overcome that at times last season?
I think some experience. I think just
2 of 8 from.
So that was Indiana Fever coach Christy Shields. Y'all heard speaking. If you didn't know who she was, and as you well know,
Or he is that as a woman?
Hey, it's a woman. You could tell she sounded like she been yelling and cussing motherfuckers out. But it's been a long week for her, clearly, because her voice is like it did sound kind of raspy there.
Yeah, she sounded like she smoked Newports every day.
Maybe so. We never know. She sounds stressed out.
Menthol.
And we probably wouldn't even know who she was if it wasn't for Caitlin Clark, of course. We know Caitlin Clark,
the Great White Hope.
Yeah, the Great White. One of them. She has a lot of a cult following and a lot of hype around her coming out of college. We don't have to go through it. We all know what she did. She's a phenom. She's already made superstar pretty much. But the Indiana Fever started this week out and the season out 0-3. Caitlin Clark, as you saw, she's only shooting 30% from the field, 30% from 3, which is by her standards quite ass. And the Indiana Fever overall are looking like they're going to have a long season. They came out the first game, I believe it was against the New York Liberty, where Caitlin Clark had 20 points in her first game, but a bigger story is she's been averaging 7 turnovers a game for these first 3 games, and
7?
that's 7 turnovers a game. 7 turnovers a game as a guard, which is not the best. Not the best. Now, I want the I don't know what to call Caitlin Clark's fan base. I don't have a nickname for them yet, but to the Caitlin Clark fans, I want them to really have a seat and calm down. I get there are expectations for Caitlin Clark, but it's a lot of you'd be surprised. I was looking at blogs and comments on pages today. A lot of people are already calling for Coach Christy Shields' job, saying she don't know what she's doing because Caitlin ain't won yet. Caitlin apparently has been overheard saying her teammates don't catch the ball and finish plays that she makes for them. She caught and then there's scrutiny about how she's going to be treated the rest of the season because we reviewed all the veteran WNBA players and how they were seemingly like not big high on Caitlin Clark as a lot of people are. And one of those people who was Brianna Stewart, she gave her a vicious screen her first game that took Caitlin Clark to her knees. I mean, she started praying. That's how hard she hit her with that screen. Brianna Stewart is like a center, I believe. But slow start. I'm not surprised. I'm not getting hyper worried. It's the Indiana Fever, right? They had the number 1 pick. So that means they're not a great team. She probably doesn't have the best teammates.
No.
You gotta give them time. You gotta give them time to gel as a team. You gotta give Caitlin Clark some time. She's part of the team.
Let it marinate, man. Yeah, let it marinate.
Let it marinate. Let it marinate. Let it coordinate. Whatever it got to do.
Meat, your seasoning, marinate it, man. You get some chicken. You have the breast. Of white meat. You got to take it and put it in the seasoning and let it marinate. She's a great white hope, man. You gotta let it chill, bro. Let it chill, man.
Yeah, y'all got to chill out there, man. I mean, it's 3 games. She's a rookie. She is on a team. She is part of a team. She is not one player that's being held back by her teammates. She's part of that team, so she's culpable in any shortcomings right now. But like I said, we're not surprised that the WNBA has been waiting for her. These veterans, they've been seemingly salivating at the thought of getting her in the league and just showing her up, and that's what's happening. Caitlin Clark will be fine. I believe she has plenty of time. She's 22 years old. She will be a superstar eventually, but it's not going to be like it was in college where she can just pull up anywhere and shoot threes and have the ultimate green light. She has to
not at all.
She has to play in the system, and these. I'm assuming I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch the WNBA like that. I'm gonna watch a little bit this season to pay attention to what's going on with this storyline. But just like the NBA, just like the NFL, when you go from that college level to the professional level, everybody's bigger, everybody's faster, and people are just as good as you are. So don't think that Caitlin Clark is gonna do what she did at Iowa in the WNBA right now. She might turn it on like several years into her career as she gets better, but it's not going to happen right now. Todd said we live in a microwave society. People want to see instant results. Yes. Even when LeBron James came into the league, 21 odd years ago, people were expecting to see what he could do, but it wasn't like and Cleveland didn't have the best first season, but I don't think there was anybody calling for the coach's job. People, like at least the men, kind of know, like, all right, he's still going to the Cleveland Cavaliers. He can average 50 points a game, and the team still could not have the type of success of a championship team. Caitlin Clark is not in Iowa anymore. She's not in Iowa. It's crazy trying to say that word. She's not in Iowa anymore. She's not in Kansas anymore. She can't click her. She can't click her heels together and go to down the yellow brick road. She's gonna have some growing pains as a rookie in the WNBA, and she hasn't even played even played everybody yet. Wait till she goes up against Taurasi. Wait till she goes up against the Las Vegas Aces. It's crazy. I didn't realize the Las Vegas Aces have her teammate, her Robin, Kate Martin, who played at Owl with her, and she is balling. Like it looks like they got the wrong Caitlin in Indiana right now. They should have got Kate Martin instead of Caitlin Clark.
No, man. She hasn't been playing against them dykes yet. Them heavy, like them black women that look like Nipsey Hussle. She ain't played against them type of dykes yet. Once she start playing against them, the ones with the blunt lips. When she start playing against them, it's gonna get crazy, man. It's gonna get wild, man.
It is. It's gonna be a long season for Caitlin.
They gonna be trying to block against her. Or Caitlin gonna be smelling just dildos and weed. While they trying to play against them. That's all that she gonna smell. She like, dang, that's crazy. And then she ain't gonna know what to do. And then the big blunt lips gonna be sitting in her face, all ashy. And they gonna be like, damn, I don't know what to do. And she's gonna be she's gonna sit down on the sideline. They're gonna be like, what's that smell? And then the black girl on her team, they'll be like, oh, that's a dyke. They smell like weed. It's okay. They gonna keep on playing. She ain't played against that yet. Wait till that happen, man. I'm trying to tell you.
I am interested to see how that was an interesting take, G. I am interested to see how physical they are with her. As we saw with the story of Candace Wiggins, and her testimony was that the WNBA they don't think highly of heterosexual women, and then we do know Caitlin Clark is in a relationship with a man.
Normal women?
Yeah, normal women. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, she's.
I don't know them fancy words.
I got you. She's a straight woman. She's a straight woman. How about that? And y'all got me cracking up, man. Not the emojis, Taj. Come on now. Oh man.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's what they smell like, man.
I can only imagine what that locker room be smelling like after they just been sweating and stuff for like 40
smell like
minutes
KY jelly. It smell like dildos. It smell like chapstick from Blunt Lips. It smell like Newports. It smell like Bath and Body Works.
I don't think they smoke cigarettes like that. I don't think nobody smokes cigarettes in playing professional basketball.
Man? Listen, dykes, they like smoking cigarettes. They backwards. They like, you haven't seen. Come on now, how many times have you seen a dyke with a black mile in their mouth?
All right, I get your point, bro. I get what you're saying. The aesthetic of it all. Like dykes, if I think about a dyke I would see out on the street and their appearance and what they would look like, I got you. Like they could possibly have a cigarette, here and there.
They like smoking fags, man. That's how
But either way, man, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this topic. Y'all need to calm down. Caitlin Clark is a rookie. She's due to experience some hardships. I mean, she's been given nothing but praise and the highest admiration for the last 3 years in college basketball. So she's in the professionals now. It's not college basketball. She's not going to be, amazing all the time. And her team, who was probably the worst team in the league last year, is going to have to grow and develop. So y'all got to give it time and stop expecting her to bring the Owl Hawkeyes to the WNBA and do the same thing. They probably won't sniff the playoffs. They probably won't win a championship this year. It's going to be a long season. But Caitlin Clark will be fine. She's going to continue to score. She's scoring points. She's not shooting the ball very efficiently, but she's scoring points.
She's doing her thing.
She's doing her thing. She's doing her thing. She's making the right passes, at the right times. Like her teammates just aren't finishing. That's okay. Yeah. They all can't be Caitlin Clark. They all can't be Caitlin Clark. And y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop coming for this lady Christy Shields' job, calling for her job already. It's ridiculous. I don't know her track record. This is the first time I heard of her was today because of all this commotion around Caitlin Clark. But y'all need to leave that woman alone, man.
They hate you. They hate her, man. And you know what happened too? See, I told you, it's a witness. That's why her voice sounds like that, because she's been smoking cigarettes and Black and Miles with the black dykes and the white dykes. That's why her voice is like that.
The black lesbians.
Lesbian! Trying to tell you, man, I be seeing this stuff, man. You know, I'm telling you, you already know how I think. I think outside the box. And I think realistically. You know, I'm
Shout out
telling
to
you.
Shout out to Jesse Lee. Shout out to
Yeah,
Jesse Lee.
shout out to Jesse Lee, man. Shout out to him, man. Real talk, because you don't understand. Once Caitlyn, I'm trying to tell you, once Caitlyn get on that court with them real dykes, it's gonna be over. She met high school and college dykes. She ain't met them WNBA dykes. Trying to tell you, they've been taking testosterone for a long time, so it's been building up inside. Their chest feel like mine, doing 50 push-ups after I be on Calisthenics Workout Complex. Make sure y'all subscribe. We going live every Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Shout out to Calisthenics Workout Complex. But that's how they be, man. I'm trying to tell you. So I'm trying to wait until we're gonna talk about it another episode. Man, we got to. If it's on you, I'm trying to tell you. Wait until she flourish a little bit, and then wait until she play against them dykes. Man, it's gonna be fun, man. I'm trying to tell you. Wait until she play against them dykes. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be fun.
She's played Brianna Stewart. I'm interested to see. I'm gonna look up the schedule. I'm interested to see when she plays against.
Is Brianna Stewart this dyke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Diana Taurasi is one. I think Diana Taurasi and what's the tall girl?
Which one?
That came back from Russia? Brittany Griner. I think they play for the same team. So when they play the Phoenix Mercury, I think it's the Phoenix Mercury. I'm interested to see that game because Diana Taurasi had a lot to say about.
You talk about Brittany Griner?
Yeah. You gotta chill, bro. You sounded just like her.
Well, I'm trying. Hey, I'm Brittany Griner. Hey, man, I passed the ball and I adopted a baby, but it ain't my baby. But I act like it was my baby, but it ain't my baby. And I'm Griner. I smoke some weed.
Shout out to Old Lifter. She said CC is struggling so bad she already has top 10 all-time rookie 3-game stats. I mean, yeah, that's cool. I mean, you can put any small sample of games together and it'd be a record. Cool. I'm not taking that away from her. And like I said, she's scoring points. She's scoring points, but her team is struggling, and she has struggled in some areas of the game. I'm not saying she's struggling in scoring, but she's struggling in some areas of the game. That's just a matter of fact. But shout out to Old Lifter. Appreciate you commenting. Appreciate you checking in and watching.
Shout out to you. Hey, Old Letter, man. Hey, give me that salute. Hey, you still in the building? Give us that salute, man. We appreciate you, man. Real talk.
I think say Old Lifter. Yeah, Old Lifter. All right. Cool.
There you go. You showing your education.
The letter's just small on the screen, man. I make sure.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that. You can't. If you can't read it, let us know. I mean,
hey, no, you got this ring light. You got this ring light in my face, and then I'm trying to read the computer, man. Like, don't play me like that. I got my contacts, man. I can see.
Exactly. Hey, yo, Todd. Hey, hit that like. Hey, we got 9 people watching, man. Hey, hit that like, man. Real talk. Hit that like.
Yeah, y'all appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all subscribe. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. Appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. So let's move on. Let's move on to the second topic. G, I think I'm gonna let you command this ship because I think this touches a lot of areas where you feel strongly about. There's been a lot of commotion in the blogs and the media about Harrison Butker, the kicker for the defending champion, current champion, reigning champion, Kansas City Chiefs. He recently was invited to Benedictine Catholic School. It's a college, I believe. And he gave the commencement speech, and he's under a lot of fire because he had a lot to say about the state of women today, and he said things about the LGBTQ community as well as those in the Catholic religious system taking advantage of little boys. So let's see what he had to say, and I'm a break it down, but I'm sure G will have plenty to say about this. So let's see what he had to say. That's so controversial, quote unquote.
Oh man, trying to let you know. Listen, man. If you sensitive, I suggest you go and go somewhere because it's gonna get. Yeah,
this could be one of them ones, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. Trigger warning.
No man, hit that like before we start this, man. Hit that like, man. All right, let's see what he got to say, man.
It is safe to say that over the past few years, I've gained quite the reputation for speaking my mind.
Butker sounding off about working women.
I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now, about to cross this stage, and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world.
Butker then referring to Pride Month, which celebrates the LGBTQ community, as a deadly sin.
Not the deadly sin sort of pride that has an entire month dedicated to it, but the true God-centered pride that is cooperating with the Holy Ghost to glorify Him.
I couldn't believe it was such an outdated, antiquated view on LGBTQ people.
Because as my teammate's girlfriend says, familiarity breeds contempt. It is safe to say that
It was a lot more to that speech, G. It was a lot more to that speech, and I'll fill you in as we go along. But I'm gonna refer to you because you more so align with your spirituality and your religion and your faith in God. I've been to a Catholic mass maybe twice in my life, but I do believe, and just to give you some context, before he said what he said about the girls and how they've been told, been fed lies and whatnot, he was speaking about his wife, and he was getting emotional about how appreciative he was, about how God-fearing she is, about how she's really taking control of the household, raising the kids, and what she does for him as a professional athlete while he's busy, training and going through the rigor of the NFL season. And then, I just snipped that little part right there. But there's been outrage from, the feminist community, from
the devil.
From plenty of people who just want to
the
be
devil.
mad. Yeah, plenty of people that want to be mad about something that aren't in control of their emotions, just want something to react to. I think the first thing I noticed was he was speaking at a Catholic school, and I think he himself is Catholic, and I think he's a man of God. He's strong in his faith or whatever. I guess that's the way to say that. So to me, when I heard the speech, I felt like he was speaking from a religious standpoint, because you're at a Catholic school speaking to individuals who share your beliefs in faith and whatnot. So when he talked, I believe in Catholicism, I think it's a huge honor for the women to raise a family, have kids, and hold those more traditional values of that women, how it used to be when women were more so the caretakers, the nurturers, and stayed in the house before modern day society. Do you know that to be true or not? I'm not sure. I did some quick research before we came on. In Catholicism, it's like,
is it true when he was speaking?
That too, but I was wondering, like, far as in Catholicism, I think
very traditional, yes.
Yeah. Far as the role of women, like, it's a very traditional thinking type of religion. Okay, cool. Far as the LGBTQ thing, right? And Pride Month, I know a lot of them will be offended by that, but he wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong. Like I said, he's at a Catholic school, right? And I don't know Catholicism like that. I don't know how it compares to Baptist, but I believe they both read the Bible. I know that sounds kind of wild. I believe they both read the Bible, and pride is like one of the 7 deadly sins, right?
Yep.
Pride, right? So and he said it. He prefaced the comments by saying the devilish pride, that we celebrate for a whole month. We call it Pride Month, but it's only directed towards one group of people. I don't know, bro. Like, I think the man was just speaking from his heart and speaking from his position on his faith, but people are gonna ridicule him. I saw it was an interview with one of the students who was graduating.
Yeah.
They said there was only like two handfuls of people like booing him afterwards, but outside of that, the rest of the audience gave him a standing ovation after his speech. So if the majority of them weren't offended by what he said, I don't think he put the NFL in jeopardy or anything, like that. Nope. They did come out and say those were his personal beliefs, and he wasn't on company time. He was invited. I feel like they knew who he was. If he was invited to give a commencement speech, I feel like they invited him to give the commencement speech because the type of person he was and the type of faith he had. So why are people mad about this? Why are people mad about what he said about women?
Yeah, because it shook the devil up, man. It shook the devil up. You know what? Just because, you know what, he is I want to shout him out because he's a real one to me, and I want to make sure he gets his proper, audience. I want the audience to really understand how I feel about him because I can't say it no more because for some reason the darkies, they can't stand up like him. So I'm gonna make sure he's represented correctly.
Sound like a real nigga to me. Sound like a real nigga to me. Sound like a real nigga to me.
So you saying if this was
sound like a real nigga to me?
So you saying it would be deep? You were saying there would be deeper implications if this was like Patrick Mahomes or Lamar. What?
No, I wouldn't say that because I was saying that not even one of these so-called strong black men, they didn't stand up like he could. Yeah, I said it. And I'm a reformed black power. I'm a reformed one. Meaning that I used to be on the black side saying that we strong and we men of men and we can do what we want to do. But the thing that I don't like about some of these black men and these so-called strong black men that they can't stand up in front of the whole world like he did because he knew this was going to get national and international time when he did this. He knew that. He probably spoke with his wife and hey, baby, I might get some playtime on this one because I'm going to say something very controversial in this evil world. Mm-hmm. So him knowing that, he stood in front of everybody in the world and said what his beliefs are. And I think that's one of the problems that people have forgotten about what a real man, what he does. A real man stands up for what's right and stands up 10 toes down and knows what's right and actually speaks out on what's wrong in the world. That's what real men do. It's not nothing to do with your muscles, ain't got nothing to do with your speech or how you want to act like you tough when in front of your homeboys. Ain't got nothing to do with your money. It's all about you standing up and being a man and knowing what's right and what's wrong. And I applaud him 100% being a man and standing up for his beliefs in front of the whole world and saying, this is exactly what I believe and I know what's right and I'm going to say it right in front of these women that's going to be able to graduate before they go and create another generation of straight baby moms, businesswomen, boss babes, all that BS that's not even in a woman's nature and trying to push on this horrible sense of what women are supposed to be in this generation. I'm so glad he did that. I applauded him as soon as I heard it. That's what if you want to see what a real man, I think that's what a real man does. He stands up for what is right.
I think Taj made a good point. She said, like you said, Keith, there was only a small group of people that opposed his thoughts, but the majority gave him a standing ovation. Society always magnified the people that complains the loudest, which is a small group of people making a lot of noise. A can of peas with one pea in it makes much more noise than a can full of peas. If that makes sense.
Exactly. Right. That's what real men do. Real men see what's wrong, and it's not that people don't see things. It's not people that they don't know what's right and wrong. There's a whole bunch of men in the world that know what's right and wrong, but they sit around and watch how this world is getting messed up by all these superficial strong women and all these weak men. They're over there taking over the world and understanding that, women can do this and they don't need to worry about motherhood and worry about creating a family so we can have productive adults in this world. They don't see this is going on. But this man stood up and said the main function of women is supposed to grow up, be a woman and be a wife and take care of the household. You're right. You probably left that out on there. I know we left it out, and we didn't want to play the whole speech, so I understand. You didn't want to do that, and I understand that, because we don't know copyrights or nothing like that. But what he did say in that speech was that a woman is supposed to be a homemaker. And he's not talking like he don't know about it. He even gave thanks to his wife because she's a homemaker and explained that he wouldn't be the man that he is today if his wife wasn't a homemaker.
I wish I could have put that part in there, but it was just too much to put in that clip. But that's why I gave it context. Before he said anything he said about women, he was getting emotional, thanking his wife for being the lady she is and what she does for him. And like you said, he's the man he is for her playing her role in his life. And they just
that's the whole point.
They're two puzzle pieces that fit. He He goes out there, makes the millions, provides, and she stays at home, takes care of the kids, and makes the home a home.
Exactly. That's
I
the
don't
whole
I
point.
don't I
You
don't
ain't
see
supposed to
any.
think like that.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off because you know I'm passionate about stuff like that. Go ahead and finish it up. 'Cause
Yeah,
you know,
I knew this one would charge you
yeah.
up, but I don't think far as I ain't gonna get into all the LGBT stuff. We don't really care about that. We don't really
I
care
will.
about
I'm
that.
gonna get into it. So go ahead and finish up because that's a part 2 of what I got to say.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Go ahead. Finish up what you
But
gotta say. Go ahead.
far as what he said about women, and
Mm-hmm.
we talk about this over on FMF. Y'all check out the FMF podcast. We got premieres every Tuesday and Friday, and sometimes we go live over there. Shout out to FMF. But over on the FMF podcast, we talk about how society has sold women this narrative that they are equal to men, they can do what men do, and how the men buying into this has kind of created another tool to divide us, right? It's not the only thing. I'm not saying that's the main problem in society, but it is. It's just another reason to keep us divided. It's like you said, it's why we don't have many stable families, and we have kids growing up in chaos and turmoil. And that's why society is so fucked up today. Part of the reason why society is so fucked up today. I think I had nothing wrong with what he said about women. I don't think he was trying to infringe on women's rights, because as we all know, women do have the right to do whatever they want to do now, pretty much.
That's
And
the
go out and
problem.
get jobs. They could be career women. Yeah.
That's the problem.
He didn't say that was fucked up, but he said he did say a truth in that this narrative being pushed to women is kind of fucking up the whole fucking up society.
Kinda. Listen, man. Listen. Stop. Hey, there you go doing it again. You always trying to go all soft on them, like going 20% instead of going 100%. Yes, it's the problem. It's 100% the problem. It don't matter where you try to put it. It don't even come down. I explained before. It's not even a biblical thing, even though it may be, and you need to think of it as a biblical thing. But you don't even have to look at it as a biblical thing. But you don't understand, if you break down the structure of the family, there's a reason why. I'll go back. You already know you ain't supposed to be retarded. You know, the retarded people, retarded the circles. You know it ain't gonna work. This is common sense, but you got to realize people don't have common sense anymore.
Mm-hmm.
People have more degrees than common sense. It's like you just get a degree and no common sense. Retardation is a disease that has been flourishing in the United States for the past 60 to 70 years. Retardation. I'm trying to tell you, and people have been mild. How can I say it? I ain't want to say. You know, I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say something even worse. I ain't gonna say it. I'll just keep it retardation. It is retardation. And the problem is, I want to rewind because of what I was gonna say, and you had some good points. I appreciate that, Keith. You was right, because I don't want you to go as hard as me. No Diddy, but I'm gonna say what I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to tell that the devil wants the woman out of the house. When a woman is out of the house, everything is out of order.
Mm-hmm.
A man there's a reason why God said that it's not good for a man to be alone. So he created a helper, not a partner, not a best friend. He created a helper. Y'all know what a helper is? That means that if I'm picking up an 80-pound dumbbell, I'm like, oh, I can't get it. I need you. I need that one arm for you to give me that extra 20% to help me lift it up. That means you're my helper. That means that I can't be productive if sometimes, and it may sound bad. I don't care if it sounds bad. And you know what? I'm gonna say it right here. And I don't care if you call a woman a slave. I can't be productive as a man if sometimes I can't have the things around. What do you call it? My lagging indicators, Keys. This is what we call my lagging indicators that makes a man productive. Listen to these lagging indicators. Your lagging indicators can push you from 70% to 100%. You good? I'm good at 70%. Most men are good at 70%, and they can flourish and they can do their thing. I mean, Keys he balling. You already see his background. That ain't off the water. He killing it. He doing his thing. I see him. Keys is balling. He balling. But It's only a certain ceiling that you'll be able to get to, but you need that woman. And I believe that 100%. I think men can get on about 70%, but they want to get to that 100%. The woman brings in the lagging indicators, meaning that they be helping you to sleep a little bit better at night when you with them. They be able to sometimes keep the house clean when you ain't got the time to do that. They be able to have some clothes ready for you because you just got off of work, but you like, damn, I forgot I gotta get my gym clothes, I gotta do this and that. She can be able to have that for you. Maybe you're too tired at night and you want to be able to be productive tomorrow because you want to gain that weight and get that muscle in the gym. She'll be able to get you some food there. You be feeling bad sometimes during the day, and she'll be able to say 2 words to you that everybody else couldn't say, but she said that to you, and now you be coming up with ideas. You ready to make some money, you ready to do this, and that. Those are the lagging indicators that most men don't get because the women out here, they want to be just like men, and they don't want to be in a woman's place. If you see every successful man, now it's not that there's no successful man without a woman. They always say like with a successful man. What do they say the line?
Behind every successful man is a
strong woman. I kind of believe that, but I kind of don't. But it's a little bit of truth to that. You need that right beside you. So now what they're doing is the devil's up there like, I know that he could be this great dude. And he could be able to make, good kids. And he could be staying in the household and all, make something that he like, no, bro. I can't get to him because he's too strong. Keith, you're a strong dude. You can hear the devil 100. You can hear him right here. You be like, bro, get off me, bro.
Yeah.
Get off me, bro. I'm good, bro, good. But he'd be like, Dad can't mess with Keith. So you know what? I'm gonna get to his girl because we know that she's the weaker vessel. She has emotions. She can just make. I can flip things around and not let her. So I'm gonna get to her because I can't get to him, and that's what they doing now.
I think
Booker's coming out one day. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, bro, you need to start on that. You need to start on that, bro.
Booker's coming one day, man. I'm trying to tell you.
But to go back to that quote behind every great man is a strong woman. I think that quote was meant to say a woman that's strong in her femininity. That what you were talking about, those lagging indicators, comes from the strength of a woman's femininity. That when we're around that and we absorb that, we do sleep. I definitely sleep better with my girl here compared to me just by myself. I definitely eat better when my girl is here. I definitely don't have to, go out here and work 10, 11 hours a day and then have to come home and try to clean and whatnot and just feeling like I'm on my second job. It's like 2 pieces of a puzzle that fit together. It makes sense, bro. Like why what's wrong with a woman staying at home, taking care of the household, taking care of the kids, and a man going out in the world where it's dangerous, where shit get real, where where there's a lot of emotional distress and whatnot. Let him go out there and shield that away from her. And all we ask, all he needs in return is for you to do these few little things, and you're taken care of. You don't have to go out there and earn money. I got the money. You don't have to go out there and take orders from another man. I got your marching orders, and I'm not gonna lead you in a way that isn't advantageous for you, because real men don't do that. I'm gonna lead you to where we are going to prosper, So I felt what Harrison Butker was trying to say. People don't like the delivery. Oh well, get out your feelings if you really sit there and listen to them. If you aren't, to your point, to like you said, G, if you aren't letting the devil infiltrate your brain and control your emotions and make you feel like, if people don't think one way, then they're this thing. No, the devil is actually playing a trick on you.
Yeah, man.
You think,
delivery, man.
Huh?
I don't understand when people say the delivery. What was wrong with the delivery? I don't get that delivery stuff, man.
I ain't say nothing was wrong with the delivery. I said people don't like that.
But I don't think there's no such thing as a delivery. People just don't like what you have to say. I don't know such thing as the delivery. I don't think there's no such thing. It's just something that women made up just to get you off balance and switch the subject.
True.
I think that's what it is. It's a woman's tactic to get you off your balance and get you off the subject. That's it. That's their tactic. That's one of their tactics.
True that. I can see that. I can see that.
How about that? How was that delivery? Yeah.
I knew you would be great for this topic, G. I appreciate it because I'm learning a lot. I didn't know what a fucking lagging indicator was until just now, but I'm getting it now. But You say you had more to say about what he had to say about the LGBTQ community.
Alphabet
when-
people?
yeah, the alphabet people, them people.
Hey, you know, I always got something to say about the alphabet people. The, retards? Yeah, you know, listen, man. And listen, man. When I say retards, I don't mean in a derogatory way. I mean it in a actually a mental diagnosis. For some reason, the last maybe say Keith's about 20, 30 years ago. Before that, retardation was actually in your medical records.
Mm-hmm. Mental health.
The doctor will look at you, and he'll pull his papers over his file. So he'll look at it, he'll look, do that. You're retarded. That's what he used to say. So if you want to take it as a like I'm being the wrong person, actually is not. Retardation has always been in the book since the 1700s. And retardation, let me break it down to you another way. Retardation means abnormal. That's all retardation means, abnormal. So normally, let me explain something to you. Normally, this is how it goes. You see this? And this. That's normal. This is not.
The circles.
Let me try it again for you. You see this? This? Completely normal. God made that. This is abnormal. Hence, retardation. I hope you understood that. I'm glad I wrote that down. So in the future, you can rewind this and understand definitions in history. That's all I got to say about that, man. I ain't going to keep on going on in it because eventually I might get us in trouble. But I just want to make sure they understood that. You know?
I got you. I'm looking at the definition of retardation here. It ain't got nothing to do with, like mentally challenged. It says an abnormal slowness of thought or action, intellectual disability.
What did I explain? Mentally, duh. Slow.
Hey, the circle's taking me out right now.
Hey, I'm just glad. I hope it goes viral one day, because I understand. See, I understand that's the problem. I understand my purpose. And it's hard to say his last name. Butker.
Butker. Yeah, you said it right.
Yeah,
Butker.
You get a salute to me because that's honestly probably what you say in your household. What I just said there, I guarantee you, in your Christian household, I bet you talk like that. But it's funny to me how everybody's Bible thumpers, but when it's time to stand 10 toes and actually stand up for what you really mean, because God said to tell the truth. And you don't want to stand the truth because you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I salute him, man. You get another salute from me, man. You get a salute because you done gave me some, pep in my step to realize that I need to go ahead and step up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be glad, and I'll be happy to get to so-called canceled for telling the truth. I'll sleep good at night, knowing that I did what I was supposed to do.
Most definitely, and I don't think Harrison Butker is in danger of being kicked out of the NFL or anything. He's gonna play for the Chiefs next year. They probably gonna win another Super Bowl, and we go forget all about this shit. We'll forget all about this shit. It's just a small blip. I just wanted to talk about it because it is sports related, and I just thought, wow, like the things we as society just get fake outraged about. I mean, it at some point you can feel a type of way about something, but how you gonna feel a type of way about what things that God have set in place? That's where these left wing agendas and stuff just get me confused. How y'all gonna argue against God? And that's all I have to say about it. I appreciate.
Yeah, and I want to say this one thing too. I don't have no hate for no one because God told me I have not a hateful going my body nobody. I'm friends with you. I'd be happy with you. But just because I disagree with something that you do, don't mean that I hate you. And that's the problem that I don't like.
Yeah.
I mean, you could not like, I don't eat, what I don't eat? I don't eat pork. What, and you eat pork, so you supposed to hate me because I don't eat pork? It's funny how we separate just because of sexual orientation or something like you think to do with your body. And if I don't like it, that means that I'm a hateful person and we can't be friends. I can still be friends with you. You ever been friends with your homeboys and y'all talk crap about each other?
Yeah.
And y'all laugh and keep on going?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes we'll have disagreements to where we not talking for a couple of days, but we're like, all right, man, I was tripping, dap it
We
up.
still friends and we still cool. They used to talk about my nose all the time. I was skinny. I'm already not the tallest guy, so they'll dog me then.
Yeah.
I didn't just not like him and call him a nose phobic or skinny phobic, and I don't like him no more, and I want to cry about it. No, it's just something that I don't agree with you. I'll still dap you up and be like, "What's up, bro? You still good? We cool? What's up, Shawty? It's all right, man. Ha, you still with your girlfriend? Ha, crazy. I'm still laughing. We can still be cool. That's the problem. I don't like. Stop being so sensitive because I don't agree with something that you do.
Yeah, sensitive over the same things that, like, this group of people wants to be respected for being different, then respect people's differences. And that's all I'm gonna say. Respect people's differences. Like nobody's disrespecting y'all. Just stop trying to get us to believe what y'all believe because it's not in our beliefs, and we're not gonna be persuaded or intimidated to believe that shit.
Yeah, you believe what you believe, and I believe what I believe. And we disagree. It's all good. Let's go grab something to drink, man. We be chilling. We'll have fun.
Yeah, and coexist.
We'll still be cool. I don't hate you at all. I just had to agree with everything you do. What's up? Matter of fact, it makes me even a better person because as a real friend, they supposed to be truthful with you. I ain't gonna hide and just talk behind your back. No, I'm gonna say it right in front of your face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True that. Shout out to Harrison Butker, man. Like,
shout out to him, man. Shout out.
Yeah. Especially like athletes in his type of position, we need more athletes to speak truth and speak their beliefs and whatnot, instead of just going with whatever the machines wants them to say and do. So that's all I'm gonna say about it. I appreciate you, G. I appreciate you educating me on some of these things, lagging indicators, retardation. I'm learning a lot today. I didn't know what retardation was. I thought it was. I ain't gonna say it on camera. I thought it was something totally different. But
man, they been listening, man. Our grandfather told me, he was like, back then it was a diagnosis. They really would say your kid is retarded. It wasn't a bad thing. They'd be like, oh, he's a little bit slow. It's cool, but it wasn't like oh, you can't say that. Why can't I say it? That's what it was. The doctor would actually write that on his paper. Retardation. It was a medical term. So why all of a sudden, because somebody want to be acting like their feelings are hurt, I can't say it no more? What? I'm not understanding that, boss. I mean,
the times we living in.
Everybody all sensitive. What's the problem, man? Have you said it before in real life, or you ain't never said it to nobody?
Or retard?
Yeah, retard. Yeah, it sounds good. Retard.
Oh yeah, as soon as we learned that word, we was using it to make fun of people and everything. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, but
yeah, man.
Yeah, it's when we was kids. Like,
yeah, we said. See, that's a fact. We used to say it all the time as a kid. I mean, you retarded. Like, they were like, "Oh, stop playing, man."
Yeah, anybody do something stupid or say something dumb, like, "Yo, bro, you retarded, bro." Like, and it wasn't like it wasn't a big deal. It really wasn't.
But all of a sudden, trying to tell you, boss, that's what they want you to do. That's what they want us to do. They want us to act like we can't use specific words, man. And that's what makes me a little bit angry sometimes, man. So I'm sorry, man, I have to go off a little bit. But you asked for it. You said you want to do this topic.
You ain't gotta apologize to me, bro. I ain't had no problem with what you said. But yeah, appreciate.
Hey, listen, man. I first want to shout you out. Listen, you done had about at least we up to 9 people, man. Hey, shout out to y'all that came through, that supported us, man. Real talk. It means a lot, man. Real talk, man.
Yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in. That's all we got for tonight. Hey, G, I appreciate you as always. Until next week, we out and we'll see y'all again. Wait, we gotta play G's outro song. He got intro and outro.
You did not second thoughts. Now you say You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom. You said I'ma have this kid. Don't care if he's here or not. But now you a single mom. Now you a single mom. Now you a single. Showing a baby off. Showing a baby off. Now you a single. Showing a baby off. Showing a baby off. There's no good men but you bitches stay pregnant.
That's my part right there.
It's something different about you. Bet you had the baby fat coat with the snacks in the back of the classroom. That's you. No man, baby in hand, looking for the change table in the back of the bathroom. Who's that single bitch with the 2-3 kids saying men ain't shit, girl? That's you.